Greetings everybody, Mr. Going back with another tutorial for you. Excuse me. This time we'll be covering the audio sync tutorial, audio link tutorial. It's where we take an audio track and we link our animations to it, or we just link to it in general. Doesn't have to be animated necessarily. Here it is here. I previewed it on my last behind the scenes video as kind of a, a teaser. I covered some other tutorials I'll be coming out with also, but it seemed like a lot of people wanted to know this one. So today we're going to cover it, and I'm going to walk you through start to end how I did it here, and maybe we'll even show you some extra stuff. But that's a maybe. That's not definite. So don't hold me to that. So, alright, well, the first thing I did was I wanted to find a song that had like a good bass pulse. Because I know not all of you guys out there have audio editing software like I do. So something that will be pronounced as it hits, because it works on, the same way an equalizer, of visual equalizer would do. The louder the sound, the bigger the peaks. Something like that. So the first thing I did was I thought of a club kind of song that has the pulsating beat, and I immediately thought of this song. You're not going to be able to hear it right now, but if you look at the title, Bubbles by Biddy Bodie Biddy Boo, I guess that's how you pronounce it. If you play that song, I'm sure you will certainly recognize it. It's been in movies like Super Troopers. It's really a sensation throughout the interwebs. So I took that song, and how did I take that song? I used a downloader called Downloader. If we Downloader. And Downloader is free. You can get it. And what happens is when you use it and you're running it, what you do is you go up in the address bar here and you copy. Control C. And if you have it turned on, it will pop up and ask you what file format you want to save it as. I'm not going to open it now. Don't get your hopes up. For instance, if I did it with this page like I just did, it will ask me what I want to save. It will give you a lot of options also. Like you'll be able to take headers, pictures, pings, or whatever they are, GIFs, JPEGs, anything. Even videos are on the page. So that's what I did with the this. So I saved it as an MP3, and then once I did that, I should have did this earlier. I dropped it in my Magic's Music Maker. This is what I do all my quick editing with. It's a simple software. You can find it also on the net. Wink, wink. Or you go to the store and pay $60 or $70, which is still not bad in the universe of sound editing software, unless you have free stuff like GarageBand if you're a Mac fag. But again, if you are indeed a Mac person, you will not be watching my tutorials because you can't run Studio Max. So I would take the where you are. You would take wherever you just downloaded that bubble song to, and I already have a folder for this tutorial. You would take it and you would just drag it in, and you'll edit it however you want to. Sometimes, like if I'm doing a link, an audio link type of project, what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll add a separate layer of just kicks to match the kicks of the song. boom, 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 boom. So you do that. You can make sure everything's equal distance apart because when these people made this song, they did it that same way. So you know that you'll be right on tempo with it. Um, let's see. This is how I chopped the song up. Hit a few key parts, make sure to get some bass, some breakdowns, and whatnot. So after that, I exported it. I'm not going into real depth with these um, steps. So I exported that both as one version as a wave and one version as an MP3 because Studio Max needs both sometimes depending on what you're doing with the sound file. So with that being the introduction, the end of the intro, we can go ahead and get started in Studio Max. So I'll meet you here back in a minute.